Shalom. Koholo Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Rekah Chodash. The bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, at Great Millstone, Ruel, and taught us his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, just preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and Speckled Bird and one says Shalom. All right, today is a selection day. All right, for those that don't know, it's a selection and not an election. All right, it's a selection, not an election. It's already they pretty much already have it and know who is going to win this race, right? And we're here to tell you, regardless, all right, regardless who wins, all hell is going to break loose. World War III is going to break loose, all right? Because one of the reasons why I'm making this lesson as well, because I had a conversation with a coworker, and a word to the wise, one of the things that they even say in the world, some of the things that you don't talk about is family matters. If you do talk about family matters, actually take the advice and use it. And also, don't talk about religion and don't talk about politics. But as you see with a lot of dumbasses, they do that anyways. Like the coworker that works across from me, man. He asked me the other day who was I voting for. And mind you, when I do engage with the dude, which I believe through the spirit he's a Edomite, he tries to be down with the quote unquote brotherhood, but he ain't got that salt. He ain't us, man. Now the Lord could show me that he's actually Jake, but through my feeling through the spirit, he ain't got it, man. He ain't got it. He's just an Edomite that wants to emulate Jake. But his that Edomite spirit been seeping out. It's been showing. But mind you, for the most part, when I engage with him, I'm schooling him. I'm educating him in what he should do, how he should conduct himself, because the scriptures do speak of, if possibly, move peaceably with all men, right? Because it could be shown that, at the end of the day, my radar is picking up that he's a Edomite. Hey, the Lord might show me that, he's a Jake. But regardless, you got to move wisely because this is not your rest. And you ain't trying to mess up your money. So we had a conversation. He asked me who was I voting for. And looking, with hindsight, I should have said, at least one candidate, at least, like, since I heard that he said Trump in the past, that he was going to vote for Trump in the past, in hindsight, I should have just said, hey, I'm voting for Trump, just to get him off my back, like, yeah, have a quick conversation. Yeah, pop in my headphones, keep it moving. But, I just said, I might not, I'm not, what I said, I was like, what, I'm probably not even voting tomorrow, man. It just came out that way. I'm like, what, I'm not even voting for nobody. I ain't even high on these people. And then, he caught himself trying to school me. Well, in Trump, we had no talks of war and, it was all peace. The economy was better and, this and that when Trump was in office. World War III wasn't going to pop off. All right. But then, you have to catch yourself when you're in this walk, man. Well, speaking for myself, especially the time that he was talking to me, because it was super early in the morning. And when it's super early in the morning, really, I know for me, I'm real agitated, man. I don't want to talk to nobody. Just want to get in, get out. Pop in my headphones, get in, get out. Don't even talk to me. Don't even look at me. You know, that's my type of spirit. You know, so I had to catch myself. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna school this dude because regardless who is in office, World War III is going to pop off. Regardless who is in office, World War III is going to pop off. Jacob's Trouble is going to pop off. All right? As you see right here, why would your vote count in America when your life doesn't count in America? Right? You see? They over there going to the polls thinking that they doing something. You know, I heard Dr. Umar Johnson, a broken clock is right at least twice a day. All right. I believe that's the correct saying in the world. And, in my opinion, he was right on the money. Right. You're not hearing about her policies. All you're hearing about Kamala Harris, all you're hearing is about, oh, she's a black woman. Right. She's a black woman. That's it. Just vote for her. But with Trump, he's not claiming that he's a black man. So you're looking at his policies. All right. What is his policies? Right. So for the black people, Jake out there, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled bird, that's all they give me. Oh, it's just a black person. You need to go vote for them. And so now you're questioning who is black. Is she really black? And you come to look at her heritage. No, she's probably really an Amalekite. I believe her grandfather is an Amalekite. And then her mother on down the line, if I'm not mistaken, is, Indian. But let's get some of this right here. As you see right here, brother had brought out 2 Ezra 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard the kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? And it's no coincidence that this year is coined the hopeful year at Jacob's Trouble. You see, this is another reason why you don't talk about politics or religion, as apostles and elders say, you're not, everybody ain't supposed to know that you're Israelite, right? Move as wise as serpents and harmless as sheep, just roughly paraphrasing the scriptures, all right? You see, when you talk about politics, people gonna take a note of that. Oh, this man voted for Trump. Oh, this man voted for Kamala Harris, all right? So we're coming into the times, right? These people want your head. These people want your head, man. Right? Got Antoine Daniels, Make America Great Again hat. All right? When America was great, we was at the bottom. We still at the bottom. Right? This is this man's Esau Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom. This is not your kingdom. This is not your rest. Dumbass niggas, man. They about to learn the hard way, man. They are about to learn the hard way. All right? They thinking that they're doing something, man. I see Harris campaign says Trump denigrates American Jays as war of words over ish voters escalates. Yeah, this is one I want to get. Trump tweets claim that he's like the king of Israel and the second coming. Come on now. Oh, yeah. This is the one that I really wanted to get. Trump vows to remove the J haters if reelected during commemorating October 7 attacks. Who are they really talking about? Who are they really talking about, man? Right? Of course, you have these people that are for Palestine. All right. And then you got a lot of people that, hey, they see the wickedness of the issues, man. Amalek. They see the wickedness of it. So regardless, there's a great divide in this kingdom. And the scriptures speak loudly that when you have a great divide like that, that the kingdom cannot stand. I want to get this right here. Isaiah 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. And we're going to get into it, right? Especially with Buddy at work and a lot of people that are coming into the same mindset of, you know, if dude is clearly an Edomite, he doesn't want his kingdom to go away. World War III sounds the alarm. Well, World War III is the end of the kingdom because we're sounding the alarm at the end of your kingdom. All right, that's our job. But World War III is the end of your kingdom, right? There's nothing that you can do about it. If the Lord says it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Getting ahead of myself. For as the heavens, Slacky, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven returning not thither, but watereth the earth, and making it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and the bread to the eater. Look at the greatness and the wonders of the world, man. How the Lord set that up. How the Lord created that. And you had the nerve to question the Lord. Why am I thus? All right. Oh, the Lord doesn't exist. It shows that a great creator was behind it. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. You see, if the Lord says it's going to come to pass, it is going to come to pass. There's nothing that you can do about it. There ain't no saving, ain't no praying, right? Ain't no voodoo, whatever, man. It ain't no saving this kingdom. No matter who is in office, this kingdom is through, man. It's done, finito, dead, right? It's done, right? Matthew 24 and verse 35, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away, right? My word shall not pass away. Once again, if the Lord said it, it's going to happen. Psalms 37 verse 7, rest in the Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shah and wait patiently for him. You see, that's our job. That's what we're doing. Patience go into suffering, right? This is not your rest. You got to endure hardness as a good soldier. You got to do what you got to do, man. Move wisely, all right? Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Move wisely. Watch your conversation. Everybody ain't got to know that you're Israelite. All right. Nobody at the workplace needs to know that you're Israelite. Now, if they see the video, they see the video. It is what it is. All right. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth forth wicked devices to pass. All right. So no matter what, trust in the Lord. Wait patiently for him. Right. Wait patient for him. Trust in him. It's a Psalms, Proverbs 3 and verse 5. I got it in New King James. I meant to get it in the regular King James, but it should suffice. Trust in the Lord Yahweh Bashem El Shah with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Because when we come into this truth, and the Lord starts to wash away that old man, the spirit gets quickeneth. Right? The spirit gets quickeneth. The Lord brings things to our remembrance. Right? We understand how to maneuver within this world, how to walk in this world. Right? So lean not into your own understanding. All right? And in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path, right? Trust in the Lord, acknowledge the Lord, and he's going to direct your path. He's going to show you that this is all but a clown show. This is nothing to get hyped about, right? The only thing to get hyped about is that the kingdom of heaven is very near. Jeremiah 17 and verse 9, the heart is deceitful. The heart is the mind. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? The heart is wicked. The mind is wicked, right? The Lord said not to trust in that. Another one, Proverbs 28 and verse 26. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whosoever walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. You see that? Trust in your own heart and your own mind. When the writing is on the wall, no matter who gets into office, is done. His kingdom is decaying day by day. This kingdom is done. Right? All the evidence show that these Amalekites are not the people of the Lord, that we're the people of the Lord. All the evidence is there. Right? That the Lord is coming back. It's there. But whosoever walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. You see, we put our trust in the Lord. We don't put our trust in man. We don't put our trust in our own hearts. Right? We believe that the Lord is going to do it. The Lord is going to save us. Yahweh Ratazah. Psalms 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in men. Right? Plain and simple. Psalms 146 and verse 3. Put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. See, a lot of people going to learn the hard way. When those nuclear missiles is coming, where's your president going to be at? In an airplane? In a bunker? Space station? Submarine? They're going to be somewhere. All right? They're going to be somewhere probably. Just me speaking as a man. If not, destroyed here in this kingdom. While everybody else, if you're not of the elect, everybody else that's down here is going to be hit with that thermonuclear fire. Right? Right? Let's see. This is Psalms 118 and verse 9. It is better to trust in the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, than to put confidence in princes. All nations compass me about, but in the name of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, I will destroy them. You see? That's why we put our trust in the Lord. Because Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah, we will be given those new bodies. We'll be given that spiritual power. All right? When our enemies come up against us, that standard is going to be lifted up. When the Lord cracks that sky, that standard is going to be lifted up. We're going to throw them into captivity. We're going to destroy them. Why would we trust these people in office, man? Got so many family members and friends, co-workers. They just all bugged out, man. All bugged out. Come on now. They compass me about, yea. They compass me about. But in the name of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, I would destroy them. You see? So yeah, they on top. They still going to be on top. Regardless who is in the office, man. Regardless who is in office, they're still on top. Right? But they come up against us. When the Lord lifts up their standard, they're going to be destroyed. They could pass me about like bees. They are quenched as the fire of the thorns. For in the name of the Lord, I will destroy them. Once again, in the name of the Lord. Showing that it's very, very important to call upon the true name of the Lord. Right? Thou hast thrust sore at me that I might fall, but the Lord help me. You see? So no matter what situation we'll be put in, we have to trust in the Lord that he's the one that's going to save us. He's the one that's going to deliver us. Your president ain't going to do shit for you. The hood is still going to be the hood. That's what we've been telling our people. The hood is still going to be the hood, man. Dumbass niggas, man. See, I believe I already read that. Did I read that? Okay. Yeah, I didn't read that yet. But yeah, these are the last scriptures. We'll go ahead and close out. That's pretty much the point. Jeremiah 17 and verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arms, and whose heart departed from the Lord. You see? Cursed. All right? The Lord said, cursed is you that trust in man. All right? You trust in your own understanding, your own heart. All right? You have departed from the Lord. You're cursed. You're going to be destroyed. All right? If old buddies is a Jake, he putting his trust in Trump, which, hey, Lord knows my heart. The Lord knows my heart. I'm hoping and wishing that he's an Edomite for sure, for sure. 'Cause this little nigga get on my last nerves, being all emotional and just plain and simple. He's a dumbass, man. Emotional dumbass. Like I said, I'm always putting this dude up on game. I'm like, man, you older than me. I'm putting you up on game. I'm showing you telling you how you should move, but you such a dumbass that you ain't taking no advice, right? Check this. This is how they're going to be. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when the good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in the salt land, and not be inhabited. It's going to be like a damn desert for these people, man. They're not going to be fed. They're not going to be taken care of. They're going to be out here looking dingy, dusty, and dirty, and destroyed. Dingy, dusty, dirty, and destroyed. The DDD. All right. Verse 7, blessed is the man who trusteth in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and whose hope the Lord is. All right. The Lord said, blessed is you. You trust in me. Blessed is you. What's going to happen for you? All right. Like the wheel of fortune. All right. What you going to roll? All right. Hey, re-roll that big prize. All right. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river. It shall not see when the heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Check that. Not be careful in the year of drought. That means you eating good, buddy. Right? Being protected from the heat. That means the Lord gonna give you protection, man. Gonna give you shelter, man. Check that out. Right? You're not gonna be careful in the drought. You're not going to cease from yielding fruit. You're going to be fruitful. Come on now. So why would we trust in these people, man? Why would we run to the polls to go vote for these people, man? Why? Come on now. Make it make sense. Why? When the Lord said we're going to be blessed, right? It's like working out. Sometimes you may not see the results immediately, but you keep doing it, right? You're going to see the results. And we're about to see everything come to fruition. And these people are about to be confounded, man. All right, so with that, Yahweh Razazah is an edifying lesson. Shalom.